Welcome to Main Street to Millionaires. We wanted to do a short video just to explain that not everything is rainbows and puppy dogs. Not everything has a bow tied to it. Even the worst issues that you deal with have an upside to it. As long as you are putting the right things right and are willing to fight through the troubles. So
I agree with that.
we had a flip at 110 Sunrise, and
It was right by a really good wing joint.
it was right beside a really good wing joint,
I
which
always went there.
just so happened to be Jess's like Achilles heel.
Yeah.
Like she would eat wings 9 days out of the week if possible. It's insane. So we bought this property. A woman, she was a correctionals officer in Washington D.C., which God bless this woman. Like I would not be working at a penitentiary in Washington D.C., but her son.
Her stories.
Oh yeah. Phew. Cavity searches alone is worth talking to her. But the her son was living in this house that she owned in Wellsburg, West Virginia.
Wait, we need a disclaimer. Nothing was ever told to us.
No.
Like,
I have no
this
idea.
is purely like our imagination.
Yeah, I have no idea what was
We have
found
no
in the
idea.
cavity
Yeah,
searches.
yeah.
I am purely speculative. Cannot hold me accountable.
Yes.
Don't sue me.
Yeah,
Right.
all right, continue.
100% fictional. Didn't really happen, even though it happened. But it didn't really happen. Let's move on.
Yeah.
So she bought this house before she moved to D.C. Now, at the time, her son lived in it and was not keeping up with the property, and she was tired of having to pay all the payments and everything she had to do with this house. And she just wanted to sell it. So we bought the property. I believe we bought it for $100,000. I think it's what we paid for it. $100,000 for the house.
It was really close to that. If it was lower above it,
In
I
that,
don't know.
in that
Yeah,
general,
yeah, yeah.
in that
It was-
general thing,
It was close
right?
to that.
Close to $100,000. And when the son had to move out, I'm telling you, they absolutely trashed the place.
Do you remember the dog
Yeah.
smell?
They had a dog that they kept in a cage that anytime somebody would walk in the house, the dog would just urinate all over the place. And it would never be let out of the cage.
It was awful.
Like it was absolutely, I felt bad for the dog. I think we called Humane Society after that, but we couldn't track them down where they went after that. Long story short, we sent a company in to do the cleanup and empty everything out of the house and everything like that. It took 4 days and 3 40-yard dumpsters to clean this house out. And we gutted everything down, like the carpet, everything was completely gutted down to the subfloors
Yeah.
of this property. We hired a contractor that said they could do the work. They would do all the drywall and all the paint.
I remember.
Huh?
I remember.
Yeah. They said, oh, yeah, we can do everything in 2 weeks and get everything done. By the end of the third week, I ended up having to send 2 of our guys up there to help them. They were doing 16-hour days,
Yep.
hanging drywall and painting and everything just to get everything ready to go for the flooring. I think they're like $15,000 over budget. And then
Oh, it was wild.
the flooring company came in and we spent $23,000 for the flooring, and then the flooring ended up coming up in places, so they had to come back out and they charged us every time it came up. They didn't
Downstairs
honor the warranty.
especially. Yeah.
Yeah. So they said, well, we can honor the warranty, but it'll be 4 months before we can get back there, or you can pay us overtime charges and we'll come and do it. And then we ended up paying them just to get it done because we had to put it on the market. So we had almost $30,000 in flooring. And I mean, long story short, this was in order for us to, like, we were trying to get it on the market and closed before the end of the year. So we didn't have to carry the property over.
We did, right? It was
We closed 3 days before the end of the
Right
year.
before.
It was like
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
28th
yeah.
of the year, 2024, right?
who did I was like
Yeah, it was a rough go.
it was
But I ended up having everybody that worked for us at the time for 3 weeks because we had to fire that
all
contractor.
hands on deck. Yeah.
It was all hands on deck. I was paying overtime and everything. We probably spent 3 weeks, 7 days a week, 16, 18-hour days
Yep.
for the guys to go up there and work.
Every bit.
Every bit of it. Dumpster fees, like everything to just get it done. There was no,
Not ideal.
not ideal, not an expense was taken.
No.
Like we had to get it done. Long story short, we got everything turned over. Went under contract within 2 weeks, I believe.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, we went under contract within 2 weeks, and we closed 3 days before the end of the year.
I remember closing before the end of the year.
Yeah,
I was
we
like,
closed 3 days before the end of the year, and even after all the trials and tribulations and stresses and headaches, we ended up making almost $80,000 on that job. By the time it was all said and done,
Yeah.
which is a testament to the fact that we got into it for the right price. We did the underwriting at the right price.
Yeah.
That gave us that window that we knew we could put all this extra work in and still come out ahead. But man, you talk about stress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To get things done and dealing with contractors and firing contractors and hiring new contractors and going all that stuff. Like, it's probably the most successful, unsuccessful flip we've ever had. In order to get ahead of the.
I don't even know what I would say. I would say I would do it again because the upside was very good.
Yes.
But going through it, like, I never want to, like, you learn though. You're not going to make the same mistakes because you're going to catch it.
You think so?
I mean, yeah, you'll find new ways to find issues.
It's-
I feel like it's every day of my life.
It's amazing how many different ways you can run into the same problems.
Yeah. It's
'Cause
always in a different way. It's
it's-
very unique.
Yeah. It's the
But
same problem,
it's still
but
the
it
same
comes at you.
problem.
It punches you in a different way.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you're boxing Mike Tyson. Sometimes he hits you with an uppercut. Sometimes it's that left jab, man. It just peppers you in the face.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But ultimately, you're seeing stars, and you're hoping you're making it to the end of the round.
I feel like nothing's secure in real estate. I mean, it's secure, but nothing's defined. Like, there's not this, there's only one way, one model. No
No.
matter what, like, you got to be able to pivot and see, like,
So ultimately, the thing that matters is the systems that you put in place, right?
Okay.
Having the right systems to make sure that if you're getting into the property at the right price, if you're underwriting at the right price, even though you have turnover with contractors and things like that, it costs you more money than you did. It ultimately is only taking away from the profit, but it's not making you negative.
so what I mean is you have an understanding that you have to have a threshold for what if it doesn't go perfect.
Oh, it's never perfect. You
Well,
show
yeah.
you show me somebody that does fix and flips in this country that says everything goes perfect. I will show you the largest liar in the country. It's never perfect. Never.
believe that.
There's not a single flipper that will say that any job, they can't pick a job that it's all gone perfect, right?
What's behind this wall?
Yeah.
Surprise!
Yeah, you just found Jimmy Hoffa, and now the FBI has locked your property down for 9 months.
I don't follow that, but I'm gonna say that you didn't expect it.
You didn't expect it.
Didn't
So,
expect it. Okay.
long story short, stick with proven operators. Even in the worst of times, they come out with good results. So, that's kind of our claim to fame. Even in the worst of times, we come out with great results.
Hey, that's legit. That I would say that's honest.
Perfect. So, for the next stories, please tune in Main Street to Millionaires. Love talking about our wins and losses, making sure that everybody is completely up to speed with what's possible in real estate. And who knows? Maybe the next one will work out better than this one did.
Here's the bar, baby.
There's the bar.
There's the bar.
All right. Thank you.